Well, it started early on when we first got married, and even before that, when we were just talking about, what would our kids look like one day? And that kind of led us into thinking about how Mallory's dad was actually adopted. And then we were like, what if we adopted kids? And started doing a little bit of research, looking into some different agencies. We actually got invited to a dinner downtown where they had all the local agencies, and you could sit with them individually and get a feel for what they were trying to do and how we fit into that process. And just hearing what the State Department, the DSS had to say, we just like saw the scripture and it said what to do. And so, yes, we prayed about it, but it was just like, it just made sense to us.
Yeah,
because
more like a step to action than, waiting for a sign or something.
From early in our relationship, we always wanted to make an impact together. And we were always looking for that opportunity. And when some of the talks about foster care and adoption came up, we were actually reading a book together. And just in the introduction, it was like, people tend to spend so much time praying and asking God, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? And they never do anything. But instead of just sitting around and waiting, it was basically saying like, move towards it, do some action. And we've definitely seen God move in it since day one.
We decided just to go for it, and we wanted to get in the first class available. So we just made an appointment to talk to whoever we needed to talk to, got into the class, did the 30 hours. It went by really fast, and before you knew it, we had our first placement.
Some of the kids that we bring only get to come once or twice, and it's fun to sometimes walk down the hallway and, we see a 2-year-old girl that got taken from her family and is scared, and there's workers from the church teaching her a praise and worship song at 2 years old. And then going farther down to see our 8-month-old being taken care of and being in a situation where we know that he's going to be safe and we can serve and we can participate.
Each one of those kids, they teach us so much. I can just think of all the ones that we've had and what they have taught us and how we have grown as parents and as people. There is so many blessings that come out of it. And you have to get over your fear of perhaps losing a child that you love. But I think that child not knowing your love should push you even more, because you can just see it walking out your door into Rapid City. There's just such a need for it, and there has been huge blessings that's come out of it. We had 2 years with beautiful girls, and we just have so many good memories with them, and we know we planted a seed in their heart. Again, there's so much good that came out of it. Our daughter that we adopted came through foster care. And as we're walking through grief with 2 that we lost, we are celebrating just such a redemption story of the one that we got to keep. We just can't stop doing it. Now that we are in it and we see just the blessings of it, and it's all about the gospel and how God loved us so much and how we could just love these kids no matter how hard it is.
It doesn't say help the orphans once you get your finances correct. It doesn't say help the orphans when you've got parenting nailed down and you have a bunch of kids. It just says to help the orphans. So
Yeah. I think you just need that yes, and God will take care of the rest. And all the kids need is for somebody to show up, and you don't have to have it all together, because clearly do not have it all together. But yeah, just that yes, and he'll take it from there. At the end, I'm always so glad we said yes.